What's up, people? Tasaran is here, and welcome back, and we're back to Northdale. The sort of build up and the hype for the classic servers is getting just unbearable, and then we had that rumour thingy, something posted on Reddit about July 16th was going to be the date of the release. I don't know how true that is. I don't know where they got their information from, so I'm only seeing it as speculation, but it's really got us going. And of course, as you know, I've been thinking about it for a while. I love vanilla. I'm just more of a vanilla player. So what I thought I'd do is we'll crack on with this and give people that are really sort of looking into going into classic a sort of an idea of what is to be expected, because it's tougher. It is tougher. So we are a night elf hunter. I did originally start doing a dwarf hunter, and then I thought, well, I'm doing dwarf hunter on the bloody BFA, you know, so I don't want to do two dwarf series. So this one's the hunter, night elf, bit lanky as you can see. We're in the guild. I'm still rocking the tabard and the green shirt and everything. So let's get cracking. It looks like we've got quite a few people here. The population on Northdale has boomed. Literally boomed. Apparently earlier today, which I missed because I was at work, nearly everybody was in Stormwind. I had someone post a picture on our Discord, and it's like, what is going on? What is going on? And we've got a quest here to pick up. So I don't want this series to be massive discussions on BFA and the new thing that has been said about them doing a level squish, so there isn't too many levels, and I think that personally that will be awesome. But I will be going into more of that in another kind of BFA video. So we've got two quests here now for the young Night Savers, young Thistle Boars, and the Fel Moss from the little, whatever you want to call them, little goblin type things. I know they're not goblins, but if you was to see one in your back garden, you'll go, oh look, goblin, wouldn't you? You just would. Okay, so in vanilla you cannot move and shoot. A hunter is also both ranged and melee. You cannot shoot if they are too close to you. So until we get a pet, life is difficult for a hunter. It truly is, or it can be. Now I have an add-on here. I'm going to go through everything sort of. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I'll go through everything sort of as and when we come to it. As you see, when I do start shooting, I have these cast bars come up. Kind of cast bars. The add-on itself is called A bar, and can be a really big help. So I know when I can move, and it means that I can get, you know, I can choose the right times to get out of danger zones. I can choose the right time to, as I've done there, sort of move backwards to be able to get another shot in. Generally with these, with our range, you're looking at about 2 to 3 shots before they get to you. Yeah, I'm not going to get another one in there. And Raptor Strike, no matter where you press it within your attacking cycle, Raptor Strike is one of those abilities that it will whack on your whack. I think it makes your next whack a Raptor Strike rather than a Raptor Strike between auto attacks. So that's also something to bear in mind for the first skill. Also, hunters, you need to buy ammo. You actually need to buy ammo in vanilla. which I think is a good thing. It kind of makes more sense. And you have one of your bag slots is taken up, if you choose, you don't have to, if you choose, with an ammo pouch or quiver if you're like me and using a bow. So inventory management, really big thing in vanilla. As you can see, I have got bags. I've got quite a bit of stuff. Oh, I've just picked up another 6 lot. Lovely. I've got quite a bit of stuff that's been moved over. I'll just get the bags up so you can see it. And a lot of this stuff is for sort of just to help out once I get to Westfall for the Westfall quests. But don't worry too much about that. But it is something that we won't have when we first character on Classic. We're just not going to have it. Bip, 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 bip. Okay, probably a good time to talk about our passive skills and stuff. Now, as you can see, we've got a skill in bows and daggers. Everything we do has its own skill. Be the same with professions and whatnot, armor. So this does affect your hit chance. So you want to get your skills up. So if you do, like, just say if you're a hunter like I am and you go from bows to a gun, you're not going to be able to just pick the gun up. You need to first make sure you've got the skill, which you'll have to go to a weapon master to buy the skill to do it, and then you're going to be missing all the time until you've leveled it up. It's a bit more involved. It is a bit more involved, but I love it. Not getting a great deal of loot out of these, gotta be said. I'm just going to reset that session just so I know. This is Titan panel, by the way, which you would have seen in my videos. I've always used it. And hopefully when the classic servers do come up, they will allow us to have add-ons. It should do, because we did have them in vanilla. But that's all the Night Stalkers, which is really good, or Night Sabers rather. In fact, that's all. Did I do all the balls? Apparently I've done all the balls as well. Nice. So we do a hand in en route to getting the moss. It's nice to see people here. Bit concerned. One of them's a dwarf. Okay, so we've got some armour to be getting on with. We're going to go with the leather gloves. And the acquisition of gear is very, very important in vanilla. There's no two ways about it. You need to upgrade your shit. Nice, 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 nice. The only thing I don't like about Night Owls is that the first quest pants we get are shorts. And I don't like the look of shorts. Me personally, I never wear shorts. Okay, these are level 2, so these are going to be a somewhat tougher. Yeah, so I only managed to get 2 shots in there. So it looks like I will benefit. Parry, do one. Try and get back as far as I can. Back. Still didn't get the 3 in. No, I do just toe to toe, but you can, I mean, because you can see their hit bar as well, you can try and get it so they don't touch you so much. But which one are you going for? You've gone for that one, and you're wounded. But I'm Tas and I like to be helpful. Oh, ended up turning it off accidentally there. Just waiting on the old cooldown, and this is really the bulk of it. You're not going to live always. In fact, I am taking a proper pasting of this. Don't parry again. So this one's a level above me, and I went down to 27 health. I'm going to need a top up. Food's important, buffs are important, armor's important. Just you do need to sort of look after yourself and work on everything you possibly can. So all in all, I've only got the one. There you go. So you're going for that one. I imagine you're going for that one, so I'll go for that one. And this one's a level 4. Damn. This is 2 levels above me now. Might have bitten off more than I can chew. Okay, so behind my webcam, I've also got this KTM meter thing. So it's behind the webcam, so it don't mean a great deal to you, but it's a meter for threat, which we'll probably need, you know, sort of later on, dungeons and raids and shit and some shit and some shit, but don't worry too much about that. The damage meter is always nice to have if you're a DPS, just to make sure that you're staying competitive. Ignore the fact that it's saying I'm a warrior. I'm not. Hell no, I'm not a warrior. I'm not keen on the warrior. Not at all. Okay, so it looks like this bit is empty. There are other spots scattered around, but I think it would be a good idea to come back in a bit. So we've got the hunter edged sigil thing. Is this up the top? I'm pretty sure it's up. So we'll do that. Leveling in vanilla is slow, a hell of a lot slower, but it's not slow like how they've done it with BFA, where they've slowed it down and then you've got like 120 levels that's all easy and all the same difficulty. It's not like that in vanilla at all. Every level you get is a bloody challenge, especially later on, but it's also very rewarding, and I think that's key. You know, you get a new skill every couple of levels rather than every 5 to 10 levels.
Goddess bless you.
So let's train, and we will track beasts.
Goddess watch over you.
Which I am going to. That's not how it's done. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Track beast. Now I also have a add-on called ring menu, which gives me an extra, well, a ring menu, which is where I like to put stuff that I wouldn't normally. I don't really need it out up front. And that's put a nice lot of beasts on our tracking. None we need, because we still need the little Gelkin things. Is it Gelkin and Grell? Yeah, I think Grelkin's the tougher ones. Let's have a word with him. He's back. Can we get the 3? Still only 2. That'll change when we get concussive shot. 2 levels above me is painful. Oh no, we actually got a low level thing. Have something to eat. So I haven't picked up any kind of gear yet. We've got a potion, might as well stick it down there because I'm sure it won't be long before we pick up sort of better ones, or they come non-existent, because they're 70 to 90 health, so it will proper fool me up for now. Is there any non-level 4s? 1, 2. Damn it. Yeah, so it looks like 2 is going to be our lot. Let's have a swig. Let's get some mana back. Oh. As you can see, we are missing a hell of a lot. And later on, our melee skill gets even worse, because once we get a pet, we're really going to be focusing on the range. I can't use that item yet. What level do I need? First aid 20 for that. And I don't have first aid yet. But I had him extra on my priest. My priest sure as shit don't need him. "46 seconds. I reckon we will benefit by staying in the forest and killing boars. Not sure how much XP I get from something that's level 2. Enough. Now that is interesting. So the level 4, something that was 2 levels above us, gave us 57. Young Thistlebore, which was our level, 55. How much do we get if it's a level below? 52 if that stands. If it's just a difference of 3, 48. So it's more efficient to kill things your own level as a balancing thing. So level 4 is not worth it. I mean, it is in this instance because we're doing the quest, but if you're going out grinding, you may as well get stuff your own level. It's more efficient. Or, you know, once you've got a good AoE, like a mage, mages are brilliant at it, then obviously multiple pull lots of lower levels and you blitz your level up, no problem. But we like the level 2s. Don't automatically switch from range to melee either, which is something that you need to get used to. So we've been back on Northdale now for about a week, and yeah, it took me a bit to get used to it. But then I was a priest, not a hunter. Oh, you've gone for the further one away. Oh, right. Well, that's just... I'm not helping someone that does that. I'm usually very helpful, but that's just taking the piss. You get them everywhere, people. You get them everywhere. You know, if I see someone's accidentally taken a few and are in the shit, help. Always help. It's silly not to, but if they're going to be greedy because the spawns are a bit low and they want to tag everything, then you crack on, son. You crack on. You have to bear with me, I am tired. I really wanted to get a video done, so I come straight in from work, sorted my shit out, and jumped straight on here. It's dedication. That really, and I really wanted to make a start on my hunter. Right, we've got some action here. I'm not going to be a dick and pull them both because I will die. I mean, a druid probably can get away with it if they got a decent healing spell. I'm not sure which one they get first. I can't remember. But it needs to be said, if you do want to say if you want to go from one place sort of back home quickly without using your hearthstone, or depending on where the graveyard is, you don't take res sickness before level 10. So if you're far away but the graveyard's right next to whatever your quest hub is, before level 10 just die. It gets you straight back there quick as shit. Unfortunately, I can't remember where the graveyard is in the Shadow Glen. Come on, we got some level 3s. Did I finish that quest? I have. Sorry about that. But got a nice bit of extra XP. I'm not sure when we done it. Falmos. So I picked up the last Falmos on the last kill, so I haven't gone too far over. We can now pick up this quest here.
How may I help? Farewell.
Venom sacks. Ooh. I was kind of hoping to get to level 4 before moving on, though.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The canopy leggings. Tas is getting his knees out, look. Can't stand it. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get to level 4 first. Level below me, why not? Get a few kills in there, just make it. Just get us a little bit closer. We've got a couple more balls the other side of this tree. I mean, if we can find some of the mangy and regular thistle balls, that would be even better. But it looks like, you know, the same people we were competing with before, now obviously also on this quest. And this is something to bear in mind when Classic launches. It's not going to be like 10k people or whatever the population would be. I mean, what we got? We've got 9,000 on right now, apparently, which is amazing. But when Classic releases, they're all going to be in the start zones. You're going to struggle to get any quest done, particularly on launch day, at least for a couple of weeks. But don't let that deter you, and don't be in such a rush to do it either, would be my advice. I never do. I don't like rushing to the end. You kind of have to on BFA because that's the point. That's just, they've decided to put every expansion on the arse end of an already long game. You know, they've encouraged the race to the end, but vanilla, I'm not interested in server first or any of that rubbish. Another hunter in trouble, or is that a pet? It's not a pet. Not at this level. He's evaded it, but we'll go and hand that quest in for a good friend. Congrats, dude. What level did you make? Level 5, nice.
Be careful.
A friend in need's a friend indeed. Right, yeah, so bitten very badly by someone. Please tell someone back at the office. Alright then, I'll do that. But I'm going to head down the other side, the eastern side, and see if we can find any of the mangy, because the boars seem to be alright, but what's a mangy there? Oh, and they're only level 2. I think it may well be well worth spamming these out. Just smashing them out. Nice. So we're just getting an auto attack on here, and we'll take the opportunity to go through some of the Nightelf passives. Now a lot of them have been, you know, never change. But we've got dodge. We've got increased dodge. Basically, dodge chance increased by 1%. Yay! Every little helps. Nature resistance is increased by 10%. We've got shadow meld, which is this thing down here where we can just slip into the shadow. So it's a stationary stealth as long as we're not in combat, which is really cool. And when we're dead, we move quickly because we go into wisp form. So passives that are good for rogue. Night elves make reasonable rogues. And hunter as well. Hunter's pretty good. And obviously they're the only ones that can be druids, but I don't normally do. I mean, I know my first series that I did on the channel was the retail Nightelf hunter, but that's probably the last time I rolled a Nightelf. It's been a while. Oh, thank you. If you do have a buffing character like a priest or druid, mage, buff people. Don't hurt you. Carry on. Look at this, beautiful. I only need one more of these lightsabers now. And that was level 5 we made it to. Was that level 5? Or level 4? Level 4. So that's good. We can now, while we're at the tree, the big tree, great tree or whatever they want to call it, a special tree. As soon as we're in the tree, that means we can learn our next skill while we're there. Don't know what's going on out there, but something's going on. Boars? Boars. There's one. I do look cool. Someone's already hit it. Really jubbly. I suppose, yeah, what she's doing is the right way to go about it. Sort of running away, but as strafing. You'll probably get a few more in. So let's do that. Let's try with this one. So, one. No, don't keep going. Fucking hell. I cocked that up because sometimes when I'm strafing, it does it as like an auto runner select. So even when I let go, it keeps going. Three. Well, it worked. I managed to get 3 out of it, so yeah, that's much better. Do what she did. Ignore me. I mean, you can do it walking back, but yeah, that was loads better. That got 3 in. Could probably push for 4 if I don't keep cocking it up. Nice.
What brings you here? Farewell.
Oh, lovely. Great collection quest. Okay, bags are starting to get a little bit full. I'm going to sell some stuff now. Because obviously these packs that I've got these in, you wouldn't have if you're first starting. So,
What brings you here?
technically, my bags are full. So let's get rid of all this shicer. We'll keep that though.
Go in peace.
Don't think I need anything from here, so yeah. I think it's back up the tree and get a skill, and fingers crossed, pretty sure it's is that a quest I've not handed in? Yeah. Pretty sure it's Serpent Sting. And I love me some Serpent Sting. I was gutted when they got rid of it. And then they brought it back, but it's in a spec that I don't use. So, plus 19 armour.
Farewell.
Which is really good considering we don't have anything on our waist at the moment. Nice. Yeah, so we need boots and chest. Boots, chest and wrists. I can't remember whether or not we get a cape out of any of the quests here. I know we do one of the quests in the human star zone, but I don't know about here. Oh, we get aspect of the monkey. That is That's wicked. And serpent sting. Boom. Right.
A loon light your path.
So, oh, they put my beast tracking down there as well. So serpent sting we'll stick on there because it's nice. And aspect of the monkey we'll put there so we can just quickly choose it. Right, aspect of the monkey increases chance to dodge by 8%. You don't know how necessary that is at the moment. Proper. So what I'm going to do now is, I think the webwood venom sacs are a good idea. However, I really want to focus on this collection quest. So mushrooms are literally anywhere around these trees if you're lucky, but they are around the whole Shadow Glen. So you ain't got to worry too much, but we do have some of these water lily, moon petal lily things. So we'll have that. It's already being used. Oh, that's right, auto loot. You want to auto loot, you need to shift click. Like that. Got some mushroom. And now when we face the spiders, we'll have a chance of picking up the webwood ichor, which is what we need for one of the things we need for this quest. So we don't have to unnecessarily take on the spidsters twice. Oh, that's all the moon petals. Lovely jubbly. So there's a mushroom up there, I can see. You the tag everything. Shapeling. Sounds familiar. Another shroom in the distance. You'll live, you're doing fine. Another one. It's awful when you don't actually see any. There's one. Steel boars and sabres. Unfortunately, vanilla beast tracking, but I can't tell what's passive and what's not. It's just there's a beast, and it looks exactly the same for friendly player pets as well. So usually where you just take the route, if you're just travelling, take all the route closest to all the passive, all the yellows, but no such joy. All someone's in the shit with all them spiders. And so am I, but luckily I managed to get a sting off. Bloody poison. See, I'm dodging. It's always good, and we got the ichor. Didn't get a venom sac though. I'm not going to go too much into rotations and that yet, because obviously where I've only got serpent sting, there's no rotation. Yeah, you got a sack. I do love a nice sack. I'll start the auto so I can see the bloody bar. Never mind. He decided not to do it. Sometimes I can get it just right. They do a kind of moonwalk run backwards. Can't seem to get him to do it at the moment. But it looks quite cool. It's just not working for me at all. It's not working. Oh, that's the hit of the whole fruit. 13 minutes. I would like to be, when I finished in Shadow Glen, around level, 6. Or at least when I get to, I think it's called Dolinar, first place. No line of sight. Have a word with yourself. Yeah, they run really fast. And that way we can get on with our professions, and professions is something we, they're worth doing in vanilla. Some would say a necessity if you actually want to make any money. But as those venom sacs are few and far between, and I know I'm going to be facing plenty more, I'm just gonna go back. Because we've got to give this antidote back to Smega. We also get a quest to go in the cave, so not too worried about finishing that quest off in one go. We're going to have opportunity. So it should be the person around the front with the campfire or cauldron or whatever it is. So forward him. Yeah, that one.
How may I help?
Nice. Okay. Bring the antidote.
Del Nadres.
Fucking right you are, and we got 5 minutes to do it, so I don't want to hang around. Yeah, quest items as well, worth making note of if you've not felt that pain. Quest items do take up bag slots. Not all quest items are said to be quest items, like this Gortus Snout, Murloc Eye, Gortus Liver. They drop anyway, so they don't tell you that they're quest items, which is a little bit annoying. So you also need to make sure you don't accidentally sell any. The ones like this just flat out is a quest item, you ain't got to worry about, but that's why I have shitloads of all this stuff. I'm pretty sure I only need like 3 Murloc Eyes, but I've got 20 because you never know who else is going to need some. And I've managed to actually make it through without aggroing any speedsters. which ain't bad.
How may I help?
So we're going to pick up the bark mail vest, just because it'd be worth more to sell. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it didn't make much of a difference. We haven't got any more quests to pick up. We still need these bloody venom sacks. Oh well. So I just want to keep an eye out, make sure nothing spawns around me. 2 of these will probably kick my ass. Nice. Put one over here. Now, you know, like I said with Raptor Strike, where it will make the next melee attack a Raptor Strike. I'm pretty sure with a nice slice of... It's only a boar, but we'll kill it anyway. With Serpent Sting, it doesn't. So you want it in the middle. You don't want it... You don't want to do Serpent Sting at the end of your attack cycle, because it'll interfere with the auto attack. And that's something that we will see later on when it comes to the rotations. The auto attack in some classes, or most classes, is in the rotation. There are going to be times when you will let go and do a shot. Nice. I know there is an auto shot within the rotation of a hunter later on. Getting a few of the sacks. It's this can't see it rubbish. Get that on the go. Seven, we're so close. Until we get involved in that one. What is it? It is a spider. Let's go down and get it. Possibly 2. Could be 3. Ooh. Sometimes you can get just far enough away to get a serpent sting off, but I'm actually going to give up because it's causing me more grief than it's worth. I'll just have to just knock it down. See, if that was me, I'd have jumped in and got a shot off or something, helped out a bit. I haven't seen a single helpful player yet on Nightelf. Over fucking Stormwind and all that, helpful players all day long. Don't know, might have been a time of day. But I got a feeling that person would have quite happily just watched me die. Or couldn't even be bothered to watch. Just went. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Don't be like that when you come to doing Classic. Help everyone else around you. We're all on the same team. So with a bit of luck, this is going to drop the last one. Because I think I've just remembered why I never roll Nightelf. I'm not keen on this cave, but we're good. A cracked short bow, so I can't use it, or can use it. I can. It's grey, but at this present moment in time, better damage than what we've got. So I'm going to stick it on. Oh yeah. Grey junk item. Upgrade in the first levels. So hopefully this will unlock any quests that we need to go into the cave. Hey!
I am listening.
Yeah, we'll upgrade that dagger. We're using that quite a lot at the moment. So we'll equip that. And webwood egg. So basically we need to go as... So we don't have a quest to actually kill the boss that's in there then. It's just this. Weird. Can't say I have much of a memory on this at all. Certainly not the vanilla version. This is reasonably new to me. Well, not new, but you know what I mean. But we need an egg, and the eggs are right next to the boss in there. It's weird because I always remembered us having to do the boss, and then you end up waiting ages, like with just ridiculous amount of years for it to respawn. Or we, yeah, that centaur girl turns up, and I think she gives us the quest. Unless that isn't retail. But anyway, I'm taking the most direct route. Because, well, you would, wouldn't you? Why would you not? Hopefully we should see a little bit of a... Oh, man. I do have a potion, and it's still really good for my level. But I really want to use it in absolute emergencies. Just in case. Because there's a lot of spiders up there. Including the boss. Gethys the Vile. Unless in vanilla you actually get it off of the boss. Nice. Hi. Oh, they're still getting venom sacks. Missed the serpent thing, but it's okay, we're back on it. Oh! Don't know whose crit that was, but it's certainly done the job. I'll let you take the aggro, and I'll slap the range. What level are you? A level 3 Nightelf Hunter. You're insane coming up here. Oh, it's ninja tagging shapeling. No! I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait. She wants to take on the whole world herself. Fucking let her. Oh, I think we've just picked up some Bigwigs. We did level fucking 16 armor. Nice. I like that. And everyone leaves the party. I said hi. No one said hi. Just to prove a point. Doesn't take a massive amount of time out of my day to help someone next to me. I don't see why people are like that. Yeah, I'll give you a serpent sting. Help clear the next bit. Well, she got a moon. I mean, she might be just tagging everything, but she kind of helped out that time. Please stop doing that. Okay, so that brings me to the end of that bit and kind of opens up the new discussion. Ammo. You do need to make sure, if you're a hunter or even if you're going to be a warrior and you want to range pull and all this, you need to make sure you have adequate amounts of ammo on you. Now, I kind of got through that with the skin of my teeth. I've got 9 arrows left. Now, obviously, yeah, alright, I was wasting a few on saving other people, but I'd already done the quest. Running out of ammo in dungeons and in parties and all that lot is something that happens. It's a pain in the smeg. It's a pain I know well. Buy ammo.
Hello.
Right, yeah, finally get a chest piece.
Goodbye.
So it's not going to do much to the look of us because it's not got any sleeves on it, but
Del Madres.
hold your still. Let's get up here. Let's get up. Get. Up we go. Whoa. Up we go. And then what I'm going to do is, after we've done this, and it is, unfortunately, it's going all the way up. All the way up. To the proper top.
I'm listening.
Fill the crystal vial and bring it back to all the way up here. Kind of like meet you at the bottom. But we're going to take a little bit of a dangerous shortcut. Like that. Ouch. Yeah. But it's fine and yeah. Wicked. Okay, let's get some ammo while we're still thinking about it. The bowyer. Let's have a word with the bowyer.
I am honored.
Ooh. Gonna get a couple. We get our next up at level 10. So yeah, I think 2 should be enough. 2 silver 85 for a bow. Let's see how much we get. I know I've got gold, but I wanted to kind of keep it as real as possible. Now I started with 5 gold. Because that was what I had sent over. So 6 silver, 2 copper is what I would have had. So yeah, I will get rid of the crack short bow. It's a grey item anyway. Get rid. Nice.
May the
Very
stars
nice.
guide you.
Okay, so it's fill the crystal vial and bring it back. No time limit, just a bit of a trek. Remember whereabouts? Yeah, it's that way. You're fine. Let's get it on. Nice. And I'm pretty sure once we've handed this in, we'll be ready to leave the Shadow Glen. Fingers bloody crossed. Oh, it's Shapeling. I'm going to leave you just because you're a tag everything kind of girl. And I'm not into that. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of people like that when Classic launches, because they're going to be so desperate to do the quest, they are going to tag everything. Spot on. I can't wait to get a pet. Now really the only pets we're going to end up with here is cats, and I don't tend to go with cats because although they have that stealth thing, I find that because of that they take too long to get involved in the actual battle ahead, and that annoys me like no end. So I want them to take the aggro straight away. So I probably will look into using a completely different type of pet at some point.
Greetings.
Nice. Okay, bring the partially filled vessel to Corothus Moonrage in Dolinar.
Stars guide.
If you say so. I'm up for that. And that's really good actually, because that means I can then, it means I can then log out. Oh, went all the way down. Shit. It means I can log out where I'm going to actually get some rested bonus. Rested bonus. Good thing. You want rested bonus. You're going to want rested bonus. You're going to want a bank character. And possibly an alt to make sure that your main is gathering rested bonus at some point. Especially if you're playing some of the tougher to level classes like the
Peace be with you.
warrior. Leveling a warrior. See? The serpent thing I can cast while moving. No need to even stop to help someone. Just a little something just to give them the edge. I'm not going to bother killing anything really as such because we've got to kill them in a minute anyway. But we will pick up that quest. From Zen Foulhoof.
You again?
Oh, this is the quest for killing all the stuff. So yeah, any on the way to Dolinar is going down. Don't know whether I saved you or ninjaed that from you then, but I kind of saw it before I saw you, so fuck it. This is level 6. I didn't quite make it to level 6 yet, but whoa, look at that, we did actually get one of the silks. Now I find that these 3 of each pick-up quests, it's not 100% drop rate at all. It's a pain in the arse drop rate. Oh, thank you. Always say thanks for a buff. Manners don't cost fuck all. Ideally, I'd rather be facing lightsabers once I've picked up my skinning profession. I am going skinning leatherworking. But one won't hurt. See, he looked like he pulled 2 there. In fact, he pulled this one. Cheers, mate. Because it looked like he shot something from behind a tree as well. God, fucking ninjas. I'm just going to move to this side. Is he not hitting it? It's evading you, dude, because it can't reach you up there. You need to come down. Now it's got him. If a mob can't get to you, it'll just evade all attacks and you just won't do nothing to it. But it will happily keep you in combat just to be nasty.
Greetings.
Right, we didn't quite get to level 6,
Can I assist you?
which is harsh. But this is where
Ishnu Daldiel.
my 5 gold was going to come in handy. Because I'm going to literally buy out every skill and profession and everything that I can. I can't actually pick up skinning leatherworking yet.
I am
Because
listening.
unfortunately, where are you? Get rid of that as well. Because I want the next level up. Because unfortunately, I don't think they're here. I think they're further up the road towards Darnassus. Which will mean a quick track.
The loon be with you.
Lovely jubbly. Open this up because it's free food. It's probably just an apple. It is just an apple. And yeah, that's the quiver. Crooked Spire. Cheers, Spire, you legend. Nice for a level 12. And he sent me over another one because I said I didn't have it. And I didn't. But I do. Now I have. Oh, it's raining. I love it when it rains. In games. Just love it. So yeah. I'm going to move this out of here. Now the quiver increases ranged attack speed by 10%. Same with the 8 slot. But it means I have 8 slots. So nice. And nice. And I'll just send, oh, mass mail, or just that one. I'll send that back to Tas. Nice. Okay, so a couple of last quests to hand in.
I am honored.
You. Oh, I've only just sold all of them.
Illuminate your path.
Gonna make this a home.
What lures you here?
Get some milk. So what I don't need. I'm not going to worry about food because I am about to learn cooking. And I do want to sort of supply myself with food, if possible. So this is the half-filled vial of stuff. Okay, fill the jade vial, blah blah blah. That's far to the east. So we'll do that as soon as possible. That'll probably be the next quest we crack on with. Cook.
I am honored.
And that's opened up a cooking quest.
Good luck.
Sweet. Recipe of the Kaldor Eye. 7 small spider legs. Now we've already got 1.
Till next week.
But we should pick up a few more because we have got a quest that's going to slap as many of those as we can. We're also going to get fishing, so I want the, in fact I'm just going to go ahead and just get them, and then I know I've got them. I also want 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, accidentally bought 5 because I'm a fool. Don't matter, I will use them.
A shaft fell out.
And one of them I can actually use now. Because I'm going to be taking fishing because it is one of the easiest way to bolster your cooking up. So we've got the hunter trainer here. So I need to go to Darnassus for fishing and halfway to Darnassus for skinning leatherworking. That sounds reasonable. Make our meth. I think it'll probably be worth doing that first. Because otherwise all the quests I do is just going to be passing up skinning opportunities. It'll give you a chance then to chuck stuff in the bank. Yeah, so that is all the time I've got for this one. I hope you enjoyed the first episode. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one, which will be after I've been to Darnassus and got fishing and got the rest of the profession skills, and then we're going to crack on questing and get some of those all important levels done. Thanks again, see you all in the next one.